Another thing that I do is I try to show people how easy it is to relax. If you're busy all the time and you struggle to relax, I like to show people how easy it is to relax like that and just take a few seconds out of your busy day to chill out, right? Yeah? So, all I want you to do is sit up straight, put your feet flat on the floor. If you stood up, you're not going to fall over. All you're going to do is you're going to take a nice deep breath, but you're going to hold your breath for about 10 seconds, and then you're going to breathe out really slowly for another 10, okay? So breathe in, hold it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe out slowly and let yourself sink down. As you're breathing out, sink down. You can hear the smokers already, right? They're the ones coughing, right? Gonna do it again, deep breath in. Hold it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. I can see who's joining in and who's not. And one more time, breathe in. Hold it. We're not counting. And then just let it out. If you do that for like a minute when you're stressed, it's going to relax you, okay? But people forget and they get all stressed and they get all worked up and they don't do a simple thing like breathing. I'm going to do one more thing, okay? Same again with your hands, but this time we're going to use our imagination. We're going to imagine that we're going to stick our hands together, right? Now, if your hands stick together, I am not going to force you up on stage. I am not going to make you take part. So don't worry about that, right? I will still give you the option, yes or no, do you want to join in? I might say you'd be very good. And it's up to you if you want to join in. If you say no, that's fine. Got it? Because I'm not about forcing anyone to do anything. Okay, so we're going to use your imagination. Here we go. Imagine that you've got epoxy glue on your hands, right? So just loosen them up a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our imagination, just like we did when we were kids. And what we're going to do is we're going to imagine now that we've got glue on our hands, and when we put our hands together, they are going to stick fast. And this is just us showing ourselves that we can use our imagination. Here we go. You're going to put your hands together like this. You're going to squeeze them together, and you're going to put your fingers together like this, and then close your thumbs over the top and squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze harder and harder, stickier and stickier, and stick them fast. Now look, you're a sensible, intelligent human being. You know that there's no glue in your hands, but you're using your imagination. Something that we do every single day, keep squeezing, is that we tell ourselves things. We tell ourselves stories. I can't do this. This is impossible. I'm not going to be able to get that done, or whatever. We lie to ourselves. What we're going to do is with something like that, but we're going to tell ourselves, my hands are going to stick together. They're going to stick together. I'm not going to talk to the person next to me because I know that's going to interrupt them. I'm just going to do this myself, and I'm going to stick my hands together, squeeze them together as hard as you can, and imagine the glue on your fingertips is sticking to the backs of your hands. And so as you press together, they're completely sticking, and this is normal. But don't worry, when I count to 3 and I say your hands will become unstuck, they will become unstuck. And so don't worry about that. But this is what's called the double bind. So here we go. Sticking your hands together as hard as you can, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. The glue on the back is getting harder and harder, sticking in the hands are getting stuck together. They will not come apart no matter how hard you try. Should you try to pull your arms apart, you will find your hands will stick together. Should you find that your hands are stuck together, that was fine, but you will try to pull your arms apart and they will stick together more and more. The hands will stick together so much that they will not come apart, and you will find this amusing, but don't worry, I will be able to get you unstuck. Okay? So, your hands are completely stuck together, they will not come apart. Now what I want you to do is remember this. If you see somebody next to you, go like this, oh my hands are stuck together, there. Ignore them. These are people with little or no imagination. We're not interested in these people. Don't let them put you off, okay? Don't let somebody else distract you from using your imagination. And this is the point I'm getting to. In life, when we try to do something, unfortunately, we listen to other people. You say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to walk up that hill. Somebody says, oh, you don't want to do that, you've got bad knees and your chest isn't great. You go, yeah, you're probably right, I shouldn't do it. Listen to yourself, listen to me, concentrate, stick your hands together. Completely stuck. Now, be honest with yourself. Just try to pull your arms apart, but you've already told yourself that your hands are stuck. And as you try to pull your arms apart, you'll notice that your hands do not want to come apart. They will remain stuck. And the harder you try to pull your elbows apart, remember, I'm not going to force you to come up here. This is just a test. This is just for you to see. Try as hard as you can to pull your arms apart. Try as hard as you can. And if you're using your imagination, and if you're concentrating on what you are doing and not what someone else is doing, then you will find that your hands will want to remain stuck. And this is because you've already given yourself information. You've given yourself an order. You've said, this is what I'm going to do, and I am going to stick with it. And I'm not going to allow anybody else to spoil what's happening now. And you can try as hard as you can, but your hands will remain stuck. This is called a double bind. And this is what we rely on when we do hypnosis. It's what we rely on when we want to do anything and be successful in our life. We tell ourselves something and then we stick to it. If we allow other people to spoil what we want to do, then we will do this. It didn't work. Right? So try as hard as you can to pull your arms apart. Be honest with yourself. If your hand is stuck together, if your hands are stuck, put your hands over your head. I'm not going to choose you, I'm not going to pick you up. Just put your hands over your head. Brilliant. Now, you guys, if you can stand up, stand up. I'm not going to choose you, I'm not going to drag you up. Just stand up if you can. Stand up if you can. If you can stand up, yeah. Alright, brilliant. Now listen. Stop trying and listen to me. If you want to take part, you can. I am not going to make you. But if you want to take part, you will really enjoy what we're going to do next. And I'm going to show you not only how to relax, how to become hypnotized, and I hate that word, but how to relax in an environment such as this and do things that you would have done when you were a child, when you weren't too busy saying, I'm an adult, I can't do that. That's silly. Because that's why we drink alcohol and take drugs, because we're so bothered about what other people think of us that we have to get drunk so that we don't give a shit anymore. So, if you want to take part, you guys with your hands up in the air would be perfect. I would love you to come up, but first of all I'm going to count to 3, click my fingers, and your hands will fly apart. 1, 2, 3. And now it's totally up to you if you want to take part. If you do, I promise you will feel a lot warmer. Ladies and gentlemen, I need people over the age of 18. You've got to be reasonably sober. Don't volunteer if you've got mental problems or physical problems, if you've got a bad back, if you're pregnant, sir, or if you're a psychotic weirdo, please don't volunteer. If you want to stop smoking, I can help you. What I do is I hypnotise you, I'll put you in a deep trance, and when you're fast asleep, I'll piss off with all your fags. Right? I stopped smoking thanks to hypnosis. I used to try them Nicorette patches, they were great. You stick them over your eyes and you can't find your fags. If you do want to take part, please come and sit down, and remember, it's fun, it's silly, it's ridiculous, and at any time, if I ask you to do anything that's against your morals, because I don't know who you are, or against your ethics, you will simply not do it, right? You will sit there, and if for any reason you're uncomfortable, I will allow you to go and sit back down again. But if I just ask you to do things that is silly and fun and you're actually enjoying yourself, you can stay where you are. The rest of the people that don't have the balls to volunteer will applaud you, and they will cheer for you, and they'll make you feel amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian Taylor. I've been working as Doc Strange for 30 years, and I would like some volunteers. I've got 10 chairs. This is your chance to try it and see what happens. just enjoy the experience. If your hands were stuck, you'd be great, but I'm not forcing you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to the volunteers that are going to take part in a very short and enjoyable hypnosis show, where you're amongst friends, you're safe, and at the end you'll go away saying, now I know what it's like to be hypnotised. Okay? Give them a big round of applause. I'm going to play a little bit of music. Normally at this point, can we have... it's getting cold in it, but we're going to warm up in a sec. Could you just stand up, please? Can I swap places with you? Is that alright? Can you just sit down over there? And can I ask you two to swap over? Is that alright? Yeah. Is that, are you okay? Nice warm seat. Alright? That's okay, that looks fine. Yeah, right, so, whoever was going to sit on this chair has missed out now. And so, if that's you, please don't come up to the end and go, oh, I wish I'd done it now, it looked really good. So that's you, if that's you. Okay, so, people here, you or the audience, you can come and join us, you can come and sit down, there's some chairs if you want to, or do you just want to stand there and look awkward all night? Yeah, that's it, come on, yeah, there's seats. So there's 2 there, there's 3 there, there's a new one there. Alright, I don't think this, oh you've met, clever lad, he's opened that. Well done, always thinking. Is it raining? Is it raining? Is it? Oh, it's fountain, right, okay. He's done a good job with that, by the way. You built that, didn't you? Love it, fantastic pond that. It's a pond. 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 And don't let anybody tell you different. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some volunteers. Can you please put your hands together and make them feel very welcome and be grateful? I'm going to be asking you to do that a lot, alright? Right, so I need to say a few words to my volunteers because I don't want people in the audience falling asleep, alright? So there's a few things that I need to get out of the way first. So you don't have to listen, but if you don't, then you'll never know how they got hypnotised, would you? So, you know, I'm going to play a little bit of background music. Put that there. Nice. I'd like to apologise as well for my onion breath. Thank you very much for that lovely burger, but the onions were a bad idea. Never a good idea when you're talking to somebody and you... But hopefully we're all the same, that's fine. So I've got to do a few things, touch you off the microphone just for a second, because they're not really interested in what we're doing. Thank you very much for volunteering. Without you, I couldn't do a show, alright? I want you to understand this and remember that when I say something, I am being honest and truthful and I will not lie to you. First of all, I am here to look after you and show you what it's like to hypnotise yourself. Alright? All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. I am merely your guide. It is up to you to listen to me and follow the instructions to the best of your ability and expect nothing. Right? If you sit there thinking, oh, I thought it was going to be like this, and you're not listening to me, nothing's going to happen. I want you to enjoy the experience, I want you to have fun, and I want you to do whatever feels right for you. Okay? If at any point I ask you to do anything that's against your morals or your ethics, you simply won't do it. And at all times, I want you to remain safe. Don't do anything to hurt yourself or anyone else. Remember, you're on plastic chairs. If you lean back on those chairs, they'll probably break and you'll fall over. And I don't want you to do that, okay? As long as you sit properly, you're fine. When I ask you to sleep, and you will, you won't be asleep. You'll have your eyes closed and you'll be very relaxed. But at all times, you will maintain your posture. You will remain seated, you will not fall over, you will not be all dramatic, okay? It doesn't work like that. But because at all times you will be aware of everything that's going on, alright? When you see hypnotists on movies or on television, it looks like they have control over everybody. Oh, these people are, oh my will. No, you are in control. But you are giving over control to me because you are trusting what I'm asking you to do. And if I break that trust, you will wake up and you will not do what I ask you to do. Does that make sense? Right? Because you're not idiots, right? You can't hypnotise stupid people. They don't get hypnotised because they're too busy with internal dialogue and busy looking at their phones or whatever. You can only hypnotise intelligent people. If you concentrate, if you listen, if you follow what I ask you to do,
find yourself relaxing. And to be honest, that's all I want you to do. I just want you to relax and enjoy yourself. The more you do physically, if I ask you to play a violin and you do this, brilliant. If I say play a violin and you just, nothing's going to happen. You won't feel anything. Okay? So you've got to use your imagination and let it go. If you think, oh, but what are people going to think? Forget that. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. It matters what you do inside your head, and I will show you how to relax. I will show you how to let it go a little bit and have fun in your own body. Because believe it or not, we are all children trapped in aging bodies, all trying desperately to be grown up, all trying hard to be adult, and worry what other people think. Forget that. Just enjoy the experience. And so far you're doing very well. Just sit up straight, put your feet flat on the floor, put your hands on your laps, concentrate, listen to me. Don't expect any weird drug trip or LSD thing, right? We're just going to use our imagination. And all I want you to do is have a look at this light up here. See this light? Concentrate on that light. It's not too bright. You can stare at that for a while. You will notice that as you stare at it, it's so that I can see where you're looking. It's so that you can concentrate on a space and ignore everything else that's going on around you.
Like we did before, you're going to take a deep breath in. Keep looking at the light, don't look anywhere else. If I see you looking away, I'll see it. If I see you look away more than 2 or 3 times, I will send you away. If you find that the light is too bright, well, at some point you're going to be able to close your eyes, so don't worry about that. You're not staring at the sun. Staring at this light isn't going to hurt you. It's just an LED light. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Fill your lungs. Nice and deep. Hold it in. And breathe out again. Just relax. Down and down. This is quite quick. Doesn't have to take a long time to hypnotise people. Take another deep breath in. And this time, I want you to just let your shoulders drop. Let your shoulders drop as you breathe out. Let them sink down. Feel the weight of your body on the seat. Feel the weight of your body on the earth as you sink down and down. This next time you're going to take a nice deep breath in. But you're going to notice that your eyes are very heavy. They're going to get heavier and heavier. Perfectly natural. You might feel yourself blinking a little bit. That's perfectly fine. And as you breathe out, I just want you to notice that your eyes are getting so heavy. So heavy. And when you're ready, you can just close your eyes. And during the time your eyes are closed, you're going to concentrate and listen only to the sound of my voice. Expect nothing. Your eyes are going to get heavier and heavier. Remember, I'm talking to all of you. If I was to speak to you individually, what I would do is call pace and lead. I would talk to you in a way that would make your eyes close, but I'm not going to do that because there's too many of you. So we're going to do this very quickly. On the count of 3, you're just going to close your eyes and you're going to allow yourself to relax. 1, 2, 3. Just close your eyes. Now, during the time your eyes are closed, like I said before, you're going to notice that it's dark. And that's it. You're going to remain seated. No one's going to touch you. You might feel the person next to you. You might feel their elbow or the shoulder. But you're completely safe. Take another deep breath. Whilst your eyes are closed, allow your eyes to completely stick together, just like you did before with the hands. Allow your eyes to stick together. And so they remain closed for the period of time that you're here, concentrating only on the sound of my voice. All that matters is you relax and enjoy yourself. Use your imagination and you have fun. At the end, when I say Constantinople, I will count from 5 down to 1. I will say Constantinople and you will no longer be hypnotised. But we're going to go through a few little techniques that you're going to find relaxing and enjoyable. And anybody that wants to do this at home, you can. Imagine that you're on a beautiful golden beach. Now, maybe you like to go somewhere sunny on your holidays. Maybe it's a place you've seen in a movie or somewhere you've always wanted to go. But I want you to use your imagination, and while you keep your eyes closed, just remember, some people think in pictures, some people just know what something's like. We all think differently. So if you imagine that you're on a beach, whether you like sand or not. Personally, I'm not a big fan of sand, and what I do is I imagine that I'm on an area where there's astroturf, but I'm by the sand and I'm by the sea, and it's nice and relaxing. Imagine this place and make it as real as possible in your own mind. So maybe you can think of the sea, or the blue sky, or the beautiful bright golden sun, and imagine you can feel the warmth of the sun on your body. And imagine that as you sit there relaxing and breathing in, as we did before, nice deep relaxing breaths, concentrating only on the sound of my voice, allowing yourself each time you breathe out to sink down and down, heavier and heavier, allowing yourself to relax more and more. Imagine that it's about 80 degrees. It's a very nice, sunny, relaxing day, and you feel wonderful. This is something that you can do at home, you can do in bed, you can just close your eyes, especially when it's horrible weather, when it's snowing outside. You can imagine that you're somewhere like this and tell yourself that you're really there. Even though you know exactly where you are, forget that. Forget the real world. Imagine it's 85 degrees, it's getting hotter and hotter. You're completely fine, you're safe, you're relaxed, you're using your imagination, and your body's getting heavier, and your arms and your legs are getting like old socks, just loose and limp like an old rag doll. You know, like when you wake up in the morning and you can't really close a fist properly because you're so relaxed. Just let yourself go like that, down and down, deeper and deeper. 87, 88, 89 degrees, it's getting so warm. If anybody touches you, remember you're just going to relax. I'm going to touch your wrist in a second. I'm going to lift your arm, and your arm is going to feel loose and limp and relaxed. And when I lift your arm and I drop it, it'll just drop like a lead weight. It'll drop heavy and loose, no resistance. It's all about relaxation, and if you can do this in a public place, surrounded by people you know, you can do it anywhere. Lift your arm, and your arm is going to be loose and limp. That's fantastic. Loose and limp, just relax, wonderful. Loose and limp, it's just me, just touching your arm. It's just me touching your arm, loose and limp. Very good. Allow yourself to relax even more. Good feeling, good, that's fabulous. Good feeling, good sensation all in your body. Just let yourself relax. Down and down, loose and limp, just relax. Down and down, deeper and deeper. Good feeling, good sensation all in your body. It's just me, just relax. Next time, completely loose and limp. Completely loose and limp. Take one more deep breath, and imagine now it's 90 degrees. It's getting hotter and hotter. You're on this beautiful beach having a really nice time. You're relaxed, you're enjoying yourself. Maybe there's birds flying in the sky, maybe there's beautiful people on the beach, maybe you're alone, maybe with friends or family, it doesn't really matter. But this is somewhere that you can go to relax and enjoy yourself anytime. It's 95 degrees, it's getting really warm, it's getting really warm. In a second, when it gets to 100 degrees, you're going to use your right hand as a fan to cool yourself down. When it gets to 100 degrees, you're going to use your right hand, you're going to lift it from your leg, and you're going to fan your face ever so gently. You might hear people laughing, that's completely normal. As you fan your face, you'll allow yourself to cool down. 96, 97, 98, keeping your eyes closed all the time. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. The number one rule, keeping your eyes closed, concentrating, listening, using your imagination. 98, 99, 100, just lift up your right hand and use it as a fan, keeping your eyes closed all the time. Just fan your face with your hand, keeping your eyes closed, and using your imagination. The more you do, the more relaxed you become, and you will see who relaxes and who does not. You will see for yourself in your own mind, keeping your eyes closed all the time. Just relax. Down and down you go, deeper and deeper. Remember, I'm not doing anything here forceful. I'm showing you how to relax, and the first rule is close your eyes. It's the simplest thing to do. If you're a nosy Parker and you're looking around to see what other people are doing, you're not concentrating on yourself. So concentrate on yourself. Use your hand as a fan and quickly fan your face. Fan your face faster, faster, faster. In between your legs on the floor, there is a bottle of suntan lotion. Quickly reach down and pick up the suntan lotion. Quickly, don't think about it, just do it. Take the top off, rub some on your arms, on your legs. Quickly, quickly, reach down, rub it on your arms and your legs. The more you do, the more relaxed you become. Remember, you're expecting nothing, you're expecting nothing, you're expecting nothing. You're just rubbing it in and using your imagination. The more you do, the more relaxed you'll become. Keeping your eyes closed all the time. It's all about what's going on in your head. You're using your imagination. Put some on your nose. Put some on your nose. Quickly, quickly. Use your suntan lotion. Quickly. Put some on your face. Quickly. Rub it in. 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 The person on your right hand side, just put some on the back. Put some on the back. Just put some on the back of the person on your right. If there's no one there, you can pretend there is. That's it. Only on the back. Nowhere else. And now you can put your arms down, you can relax, you can soak up the sunshine. Take a nice deep breath. If you want to stretch your legs up, you're not going to lean back on your chair, but you can imagine you're on a beautiful sun lounger and you feel absolutely fantastic. And now you know that you're protected from the hot sun. You're completely fine. I'm here to protect you. I'm here to show you something. I want you to have fun. I want you to enjoy yourself. You feel amazing. Imagine the sound of the waves. Maybe there's dolphins in the sea, maybe there's children playing on a little boat. Everybody's safe, everybody feels fine. Savour this moment now. Savour this. This is something that you can do at any time. Just for 5 or 10 minutes out of the day. During your lunch hour. You're not going to go to sleep. You just relax. You can imagine you're in a beautiful sunny place, you feel wonderful. Your mouth is a little bit dry, your lips are dry, your tongue is dry. You need a drink, some kind of refreshment. Fill your mouth, just rub your tongue around your lips. You're going to notice how dry you are. It's perfectly fine, it's perfectly normal. In a moment, Miguel the waiter is going to come by with your favourite drink. And you're going to act as though it's the best drink in the world. You're going to take it, you're going to drink it, you're going to enjoy it. And you're going to think about the flavour of this drink, whatever it is. And imagine it cools you, makes your mouth feel amazing. And as it goes down into your body, it just makes you feel like giggling. Your mouth is dry, your tongue is dry. Think of your favourite flavour of drink. If I tap you on the shoulder, could you do me a favour? Could you just say in a nice loud voice the drink that you would like? Coke, no problem, we'll order that for you. That's fantastic. Just think about what flavour, what drink you would like.
Margarita.
Margarita, that's lovely. That's fine. And remember, at all times, you're aware of your surroundings, you can hear people, but it doesn't matter. The more you hear, the more relaxed you are. Just think of a nice drink. What would you like?
A nice Peroni, please.
Peroni, that's lovely. A lovely Italian beer. Very, very wonderful beer made out of good, clear Italian water.
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic, that's lovely. Would you like any flavour, any elderberry or orange or anything like that?
No.
That's lovely. Remember, the more you use your imagination, the more relaxed you become. Just think about, what would you like to drink? What would you like to drink?
Mojito.
Mojito, I love it. I love a mint drink. What would you like to drink? What would you like?
San Miguel.
San Miguel, I love a San Miguel. That's very nice. So, fill your mouth again, feel your lips, feel your tongue. It's very dry, it's like cardboard in there. You really could do with that drink. You really could do with that drink. So you're so thirsty now that when the guy comes by, you've really got to reach out and grab that drink. Remember, keep your balance at all times, don't leave your seat. Just remember that when you grab it, you're going to drink it, you're going to use your hands and you're going to act as though you've really got that drink, but you're going to feel the drink, you're going to taste the drink. Here he comes. Miguel's coming. 3, 2, 1, grab that drink! Grab it and drink it, grab it and drink it, grab it and drink it. Act like you're drinking it. As you act like you're drinking it, you're going to taste it, you're going to enjoy it. It's going to feel wonderful, but as it goes down, it feels quite giggly. As it goes down, it feels giggly. I want you to grab that drink and drink it. Have another drink, grab the drink, grab the drink. And as you drink it down, it gets down to your belly, and it feels really good. It feels really good, it feels really giggly. And this is nice, because you're relaxing, you're letting yourself go. This is what I want you to remember. Take this with you as you're drinking. Is that nice? Are you enjoying that? It's lovely. Are you enjoying that drink? It's nice, isn't it? It's lovely.
A lovely drink. What are you drinking again?
Oh, nice Peroni.
Well, Peroni, that's right. So have another drink of that. It's really going to tickle you this time. Have another drink as it goes down. It's really going to tickle you, will it? Just let it go. Let it go. You know you want it. It's lovely. And this is what I'm talking about. Just having a drink. Let's just see. You just have a little drink of that. Just knock that back a little bit. Go on, knock it back. Knock it back. Go on. Have a little drink. Feel it go down and feel it tickle in your belly. Do you remember when you were a kid and you used to love to giggle? You used to love to giggle, and it makes you feel. It's nice. Giggling is a thing that we forget to do as adults. We forget to giggle. A giggle is the start of a laugh. A giggle is the start of a belly laugh. And as we feel the giggle getting bigger and bigger, we want to laugh more and more. It feels really good. Because we are so worried about what other people think. We're so frightened to laugh. We think we've got a weird laugh and it doesn't matter. And the laugh gets stronger and it makes you feel happier. And it's a wonderful thing. If we can laugh and we can enjoy it, how amazing. You're doing so good, you really are. You really are. You're enjoying this. It's nice, and I promised you you'd enjoy yourself. And you see how you're enjoying yourself. Well, have another drink. Feel it go down. Let it tickle you. Let it tickle you. Just let yourself. You know it feels good. Just enjoy it. Is that nice? It's like being a kid again, isn't it? Yes, it's about being a kid again. It's just letting yourself go. Did you think you'd be giggling like that tonight? Did you think you'd be doing that? And the harder you try to stop, the more you want to giggle. The more you want to laugh. You're alive. You're healthy. You're still here. Oh my God, we should all be laughing. We should be laughing because we wake up in the morning and we take a breath of the air and we look up at the sun and we say thank you. Thank you for another day. Imagine you sat on the back of a beautiful donkey. Imagine you sat on the back of a beautiful donkey. We're going to have a little donkey race. Sit up straight, take hold of the donkey's reins. Put your feet flat on the floor while you're feeling happy. Remember at all times, we're going to have a very silly donkey race. You're holding on tight. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Riding your donkey as fast as you can. You're riding your donkey as fast as you can. You really want to win this race. Remember to keep your balance all the time. You've got to go as fast as you can. If you think of a name for your donkey, the ruder the name of the donkey, the faster the donkey's going to go. But you need to shout it out as loud as you can. Come on, Dick. The louder you shout out the rude name of the donkey, the faster it's going to go. Remember, this is about releasing your inhibitions. Come on, Norbert. Shout it out! Shout it out! Come on, shout it out! Nobody's judging you. You're letting it all out. You're letting it go. You're enjoying yourself, but you're still at the back of the race. Shout out the name of your donkey. Okay, you're going to say it into the microphone. Say the name of your donkey.
Come on, Norbert.
So we've got Norbert in the lead. Who's coming up next?
Penis!
What was that? Penis? Penis and Norbert. What's the name of your donkey?
Dick.
Everybody's cock obsessed here. What's the name of your donkey?
Cock.
What's the name of your donkey?
Tits.
This cock, dick, dick and cock. What's the name of yours? Cock's coming up to butt now. Butt's trying to get in the way, but Dick really wants to get in there. What's the name of yours?
Cock.
It's fucking cocks everywhere. Alright, just relax now. Relax, because you're not racing the donkey anymore. Just congratulate the donkey. But you have enjoyed yourself. And now you can just relax, and on the count of 3, remember what I said before about sleep, it's not sleep, you're going to relax and look like you're asleep. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, sleep.
Down and down you go, deeper and deeper. Just let yourself get loose and limp. Down and down. Deeper and deeper. Remember what I said before about loose and limp? Loose and limp, loose and limp. That's better, that's wonderful. Loose and limp, that's fantastic. Loose and limp, just nice and relaxed. It's only me touching your wrist. Loose and limp, just let yourself go. Loose and limp, just lean over that way. Just lean over that way a little bit. Lean over that way a little bit. That's wonderful. Just lean over that way a little bit. There you go. That's fantastic. Actually, you can just put your arm up. There you go. That's fine. There you go. It's comfortable. There you go. Just relax a little bit. I'm just going to get you two to lean over that way a little bit because this is a good photo opportunity. There you go. Just relax. Get comfortable. Just lean on each other. You two lean on each other. Just relax. Just lean on each other. Don't bang. Oh, too late. I said, don't bang your heads together. I heard it then. Boing. There's an echo. Now listen. What you've done is you've allowed yourself to basically regress yourself, and we've not gone back to being children. We're adults. We are grown adults. The reason I've just asked you to lean against each other there is just to let you know that you are there to support each other. That's what it's all about. It's nothing weird, it's nothing freaky. You're just there to support each other because you're doing something that many adults refuse to do, and that is just to let their hair down and be children again, right? It's just about stop being grown up sometimes. Stop trying to be this adult that you think you're supposed to be. You don't have to be that adult. You don't have to be serious all the time, right? Because it just leads to alcoholism and drug taking and furious masturbation. So, sorry, I was having a flashback. So, all you've got to do is just let it go, right? Just enjoy yourself. And this is what you guys are doing, and I applaud you. In fact, they applaud you. Thank you. And the thing is, these guys, they're sat here thinking, well, I've not really done anything. And that's true. All you've done is relax. But what your friends have seen happen is you relax and do something that they didn't expect you would do in front of them, which is just have a little bit of fun. And you're going to do more. You're going to do more, and you're going to find yourself enjoying every second of it. We're going to be a little bit silly. I want you to imagine you're in a racing car. Now, you need to sit up straight and put your helmet on. We're in a little racing car. We're going to do a Formula 1 race, but we're going to do a race in whatever vehicle you would like to race. Remember, you need to keep your eyes closed, but I want you to think of any car, vehicle, whatever that you would like to race in. Think of what it is. You don't need to be an expert, but whatever comes to mind, if I ask you, you'll say it, even if it's an unlikely vehicle to be racing in, alright? Even if it sounds like a stupid idea. You're just going to say it, you're going to tell everybody, and then you're going to sit yourself in that vehicle. Nod your head because you understand. Okay. What vehicle are you thinking of?
AC Shelby.
That's a really good choice. Okay. What are you thinking of?
Morris Minor.
Morris Minor. We've seen one of them on the way up, didn't we, Mum? What are you thinking of?
A red Ferrari.
Red Ferrari, that's nice. Keep thinking, when you tell me the vehicle, imagine you're putting your seatbelt on, you're putting your helmet on, you're strapping yourself in. Can you do that physically, please, with your body so that everybody can see what you're doing? What's your vehicle?
Ferrari F40.
Ferrari F40. Nice. What are you thinking of?
Alfa Romeo.
An Alfa Romeo, okay. You want to go for something reliable then? What are you thinking of?
JCB 3CX.
JCB! Come on! That's what I'm talking about! Yes! Remember, there's no right answers, there's just whatever you can think of. What are you thinking of?
D-Type Jag.
A D-Type Jag, that is a good choice. Personally, I like the F-Type. But anyway, right, so what I want you to do now is think of the noise that the engine's going to make, and can you now recreate that noise with your mouth as you start the engine? The louder the noise of the engine, the more fun you're going to have and the faster you will be. Start your engines, please. Let's hear it. Remember, we're not driving yet. Let's hear the noise of your engine. Let's hear it.
Let's hear that. Let's hear that JCB again. You're allowed to laugh, you're allowed to. Come on, do it. Come on, you can do it. You're here to have fun, right? Alright, here we go. It's a very quick race, okay? It's a mile race, there's short turns, people are going to cheer you on, you're going to get to the checkered flag, you're going to be a winner, okay? But you've got to follow the twists and turns. Here we go, let's hear those engines. 3, 2, 1, and they're off, bang! 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Short turn to the right, to the right, to the right. Short turn to the left, to the left, to the left. Straighten up. We're going to go on the straight now. We're going to get to 200. We're going to get to 300 miles an hour. When we get to 300 miles an hour, you're going to feel the G-force on your face, pulling your face into weird shapes. 260, 270, 280, 290, 300 miles an hour. And you got a hairpin bend to the left. Hairpin bend to the right. Straight up, you're going faster, you've got to get to this checkered flag. There's a little old lady crossing the road. Stop the car, stop the vehicle. What have you got to say to her? What have you got to say to her? What are you going to say to this old lady who's stopping your race?
Get off the fucking road.
Get off the fucking road. It's your grandmother.
Didn't you care?
Just stick her in the back, stick her in the back, she needs a lift. Stick her in the back, take the shopping, she's got the shopping. You're still in the lead, you're still in the lead, you're in with a choice. In with a chance, you got 400 yards to go. Start your engines again. You can see red and blue lights flashing in the background. The police are coming after you. The police are coming. You've got a turbo button, press the button and show the police what you think of them. 300, 200, 100, checkered flag, you're a winner! And now you're on the podium, show everybody what you've won. Look at that, eh? Look at that, fantastic. Now you've got a big magnum of champagne, you know what to do with it. It always looks good when the guys do that. Have a drink, it's squirting it everywhere. Have a drink of that. And now you've got a couple of sexy people that have come to congratulate you. Nobody's looking. They can do anything they want to you. And 5 seconds is going to be like 5 hours in bullet time. Nobody knows, nobody will ever know. 5 seconds, these two are going to do everything to you that you want in your head. 5 seconds of 5 hours. Starting from, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to, it's fine. It's just pretend. In your head, in your head. I don't want to see what you're doing. 3, 2, 1, here we go! Oh, yeah, baby. That was nice, that was nice. Oh, that was lovely. Woohoo! And it's over with. Just remember that feeling. 5 hours worth in 5 seconds, that is amazing. And on the count of 3, just let yourself relax and sleep 5 times deeper than you were sleeping before, completely relaxed, loose and limp, soggy like an old rag doll, leaning on each other as you did before. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Down and down you go. Deeper and deeper, good feeling, good sensation all of your body. Now this is really good. We've reached the point now, ladies and gentlemen, where we can do what's known as post-hypnotic suggestions. And now that everybody's relaxing and enjoying themselves and everything, I'm going to say such a thing: when you hear this noise or when this happens, this will happen. A post-hypnotic suggestion is if you hear like a bell. If somebody says, hear a bell, like Pavlov's dog, you're going to be hungry and you're going to salivate. I'm going to say, look, if you do this, this will happen, you're going to enjoy yourself, but we're going to simplify it, and I'm going to do it like this. Just remember that when I touch you on the shoulder, just remember the things that I say to you, because quite honestly, I'll probably forget, alright? So, the person I'm touching now, just relax and concentrate and listen to the instruction. Once I wake you up, if I ask you to count any numbers, you're going to count past the number 5 like number 5 doesn't exist, and that's perfectly fine. You're happy with it, but you're going to ignore the number 5, nod your head if you understand. Perfect. Just the person I'm touching now, listen very carefully. You are an amazing dancer, fantastic dancer. You're going to dance beautifully. You're going to dance beautifully, you're going to wiggle and shake your booty whenever you hear some music come on, okay? Whenever you hear music, you're just going to want to dance, just for now, and then you can sit back down. But you're just going to enjoy the music. But when the music stops, you're going to wonder what the heck you're doing. Nod your head because you understand. But when the music comes on, you're really going to feel it. You're going to feel amazing. Just the person I'm touching now, imagine you're a school teacher, and if anybody starts laughing, you're going to shout at them all to be quiet because they're being very noisy, and you personally like it quiet, you like a bit of quiet time, and if they start to be too noisy, you're just going to tell them all to shut up. Can you do that for me? Yes? In Japanese, please. You're going to do it in Japanese. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's what you're going to do, alright? And if you don't know Japanese, just make it up. Because nobody will know. Right. Just the person I'm touching now, listen very carefully. This woman here sat next to you on your left hand side. You recognise her from somewhere. I think she's famous. And actually, your mum absolutely loves this person. And you want to tell your mum all about it. That for some reason, your phone is hidden in your shoe. Nod your head because you understand. Alright? So you need to ring your mum, but your phone's in your shoe. That's weird, okay? But you want to tell her all about it. Just the person I'm touching now, listen very carefully. You are the world's greatest cockroach killer. If you see cockroaches, you can't help but stand on them. But don't stand on a person or on someone's feet, or don't do anything to hurt yourself or anybody else. But if you see a cockroach, you're like a silent, deadly ninja cockroach killer. Nod your head because you understand. And you get a £5 for every one you kill. Right? So you've got to keep count and let us know how much money you've made. Alright? Just the person I'm touching now, listen carefully. You are sat on a beautiful beach, and in front of you is the best sandcastle making sand you've ever seen in your life, and all you want to do is build a beautiful sandcastle. Nod your head because you understand. You're going to win the competition for the best sandcastle in Cannes. And just the person I'm touching now, listen very carefully. The hypnotist is gorgeous. But he's got no clothes on. And you, quite frankly, are disgusted. No matter how gorgeous he is, you cannot believe it that he's got no clothes on. And to be honest, it's a little bit embarrassing. Nod your head if you understand. Cool. On the count of 3, everyone's going to open their eyes. You're going to feel wonderful, relaxed, full of energy, full of life. You're going to remember the things I ask you to do. When I ask you to sleep again, you'll sleep 5 times deeper than you're sleeping now. Nod your head because you understand. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. Thank you very much. There. How do you feel? You feel nice and relaxed. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, just do it. Just go for it now. Nobody, just do it over there, and no one's in the way. As big as you can, though. As big as you can. That's fantastic. You get on with that. Brilliant. So, everybody's enjoying themselves. Hello, how are you? Lovely. One of my biggest fans over there. And, oh, what's he got down here? What's this? Alright, that's nice. I like what you're doing there. You keep it up. It's looking good. It's looking good. You get on with it. Alright. He's doing a good job there, isn't he? Hello, what's your name?
Tina.
Hello, Tina. What do you do?
I work for Sue Snake.
Yes, but what's your job description? Do you mind if I ask? PA. I've got one of them here. Look. Personal assistant. I got it. Can you do me a favour? Can you open out your hands? If I point to your fingers, do you think that you could tell me how many fingers you've got?
Yeah.
Nice and loud so everyone can hear you. Nice and slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
And
1.
no. So do it again.
Sorry.
It's all right. No, it's fine.
Sorry.
It's my fault.
1.
You all right? Doing a good job with that sandcastle. Sorry. Come on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Is that right?
No, yes.
No, yeah. No, yeah. Can you all give her a big round of applause? if I need you again, I'll thank you, that was brilliant. I like what you do with that sandcastle, that is very good. I like it, it's very good. It's very nice, I like it. Go over there. All right, mate.
Yeah.
Give a round of applause. How many fingers have you got altogether, then?
11.
11. Is that normal?
No.
No. I know what we can do. If you just hold out your fingers, hang on, he's looking at you weird. This. Do you recognise her?
I think so, yeah.
Who do you think she is?
Film star?
Film star. I think it's your mum's favourite. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, just talk to. Yeah, use that as a. Yeah, the buttons are on the bottom. The buttons are on the bottom. Yeah, that's it. Just talk to your mum on the thing. Just tell. Yeah. She's a little bit deaf though. You mean you have to speak up. Just tell.
Hello, Mum? Mum? It's me. I'm sat next to someone.
Hang on. Go on. I'm not listening in.
It's your favourite film star. You know,
She'll tell you who it is. She'll tell you. Ask her, say, who's your favourite film star? She'll tell you.
who's your favourite film star? No.
Help him out. Who's your favourite film star?
Her.
Yeah.
It's alright, never mind, don't worry. Just tell her you love her.
I love you.
Right, well done. Just hold out your fingers. We'll count again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay, and we'll start from one over here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
What's 6 and 6?
12.
You can figure that out yourself. Give her a big hand. That castle's nearly finished. That castle's nearly finished. I hope nobody knocks it over. What are you doing? Cheeky monkey. Are you alright? How are you doing with this castle?
Good.
Yeah. Did he spoil it in any way?
Nearly knocked it over.
You come round this side and finish off that bit. Turn round, yeah. That's it. You're doing it. What's your name? Ben. Ben. Nice to meet you, Ben. You alright? What's the matter? Are you enjoying the show?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jill.
What's your favourite? Can I just sit on you? Thanks. What's your favourite thing about the show, Jill? What is it? Well, tell me. Hey?
You being naked.
When I click my finger, she's going to realise that she's naked as well. Jill, is there anything I can do for you? You've done a fantastic thing. I want you to sit there and behave yourself. Can you just tell something to this? Oh, yeah, I know it's what. That's very good. How you doing? All right?
That's all right. Just go back to sleep. Just relax and enjoy yourself. Just relax and enjoy yourself.
Just.
I'll wake you up.
Don't worry. Okay. What are you doing with that chair there? What are you doing with it?
I need to cover up.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll click my fingers and she'll wonder what she's doing with that chair. What are you doing? You've got nothing to cover up, sweetheart. You're doing all right, I tell you. Hey, be proud of what you've got. If I had that, I wouldn't be covering it up. Oh, I've done that again. What's this stuff here? Oh, sorry. Oh, I tell you what. Can you do me a favour? Can you just come over here? Can you do me a favour, please? Can you count her fingers for me, please? Can you hold out your fingers? Just stand there. Can you count them for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Do it in Japanese.
もよ。な。ジプジ横横赤。
Now that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you go and sit yourself down. You know that poem that you wrote for your boss? Can you just stand up and can you read that poem in Japanese first? Can you just read that poem? Can you do me a favour? Hang on a minute. Can you just actually can you come over here, please? Just come over here. Because she translates Japanese. Come round this. Oh, you've walked through the. Sorry, mate. Just come over here. Come and stand next to me. Now listen, you come right next to me. You understand Japanese, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, can you just say that poem to your boss? What you want to? I'm guessing he's your boss. What's your boss's name?
Takeshi.
Takeshi, right there. Okay, so come and stand here next to me now. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm not going to calm down. So you say the first line of the poem to Takeshi, and then you're going to tell us what he's saying. And this is a poem to his boss. Okay, all right. So, what's the first line?
Aishi Suyama Takeshi Porhoto.
Right. What?
I have fancied you for a long time.
Go on, do the other bit. Go on. What's the next line?
俺がとセミがたおでほいやねってちょっとプントン。
You all right?
He wants to sing with no clothes on.
This is to your boss, Takeshi, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Go on. And what's the last line?
一時自己就好呀，意思大家好有牙口。
Do you want to tell us what it says? Can you?
I can.
Go on then.
He said that he spends a lot of time masturbating over him.
Okay, so sleep. We all know that's not true. You're a dirty cow, aren't you? Go and sit yourself down there, Jill. Thanks, Jill. Yeah, just walk straight over there. Thanks, Jill. Give Jill a big round of applause. When she sits down, she'll fall straight back to sleep. And she'll be back to normal. Watch her. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Sleep. Down and down you go. Nice and relaxed. Sandcastle boy, he's very tired. When I count to 3, Sandcastle boy, he's just going to fall asleep in his sandcastle. He's going to cuddle it because he loves it. 1, 2, 3. Sleep. Nice and relaxed. You don't have to do any more dancing. Just sleep and relax. Oh, that's nice. Sleep and relax. You feel wonderful, good feeling, good sensation all over your body. Sleep and relax. Down and down you go. Oh, sorry, not me. Just stay where you are for now. Okay. So guys, I'm going to wake these guys up. Wake them up. They're not asleep. Have you enjoyed what they've done? Yes. Okay. You're going to give them the best and the biggest and the loudest round of applause that they've ever heard in their entire existence. You guys as well. So I'm going to wake them up in a second. Just remember that the things that we've done are silly, ridiculous and fun, and they do not mean anything to you anymore. Once we open our eyes, we're going to feel absolutely fine and fantastic. When I count from 5 down to 1, you'll be completely back to normal. No longer hypnotised, but you're going to take something home with you. You're going to take home this relaxation and this feeling of confidence that you have. The suggestions that I gave you, you know that they don't mean anything and that you won't be affected by them in any way, because the thing is, when people have never tried being hypnotised, they think that a hypnotist has total control over someone's mind and that they've got no control themselves, and it's just absolute nonsense. But unfortunately, it's something that's been passed along through generations in movies and books and whatever, and it's all nonsense. The fact is, we all need to relax, we all need to chill out a little bit, We all need to stop taking ourselves too seriously. Guys, you need to talk to each other, especially if you've got things on your mind. If there's stresses or worries, don't keep it to yourself. We're always being told, you know, man up and be a man and all this sort of thing, and it's absolute bollocks. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If you need to relax, relax. Don't hold it in. And what these guys have done tonight is they've allowed themselves to just be childish for a while and just let go of their inhibitions. And you do that when you have a drink, or you know, when you smoke weed or take pills, or you know, whatever. You don't need to. You know, it's nice, but you don't need to. Just put yourself on a beach, wherever you want to be. Do it whenever you want. You know, if you don't want to be on a beach, you want to be in a garden, or you just want to be in your own bed. Just imagine that. You know, just imagine yourself safe and comfortable and relaxed. And sure enough, at some point the phone will ring, or the kids will scream, or your boss will call you, or whatever. But just for that time, just for a short time, just let yourself relax. Just enjoy being you. And, you know, stop trying to be something you're not. So, with that, these guys have been fantastic. You've all enjoyed yourself, and like I promised, you know, you'd open your eyes, and if you've had enough or whatever, you're not being forced to do anything here. It's the common misconception. But the main thing is what you've done has allowed you to realise that you can do this. You can put yourself back into the mind of a child, or into a time when you didn't give a shit what people thought. And basically that's it. The secret to a happy life is stop giving a shit what other people think. Think about yourself. You're the number one. You know, love yourself, and other people will love you. Concentrate on your own happiness. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and just relax and have fun. I'm going to count from 5 down to 1. When I get to 1, I'm going to say that word beginning with C, and you'll be completely wide awake, no longer hypnotised. Nobody can hypnotise you against your will. Nobody can do it against your knowledge. You won't be hypnotised again. The only time you'll sleep again tonight is when it's time for bed. When you're in your own bed, or wherever it is you're staying tonight, you put your head on the pillow, you'll have the best night's sleep you've ever had. Unless you've got a promise on, you'll give them a good scene too first, and then you're welcome. You give them a good scene too first, and then you'll have a good night's sleep. And they'd be mad not to take you up on it, to be perfectly honest, because tonight's probably the best you've been in a long time, so, you know. I love my job. If you've enjoyed yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, just remember my name's Chris Doc Strange. It's Christian Taylor. I called myself Chris Doc Strange years ago. It was a suggestion by somebody else, and I had this character I dressed up in a doctor's coat, and I was wild and mad. And now, you know, 30 years later, I just want to be chilled, and I just want to have fun, and I don't want to be in your face. And a lot of the videos that you'll see of me, I'm effing and blinding, and I watch them and I cringe. But at the time, it's what I did, because I worked for a lot of army bases and stag nights and things like that. But this is really nice for me to do something where you all know each other, you all work with each other, and it's a nice chilled show where you see the people that you know doing something that you never thought they'd do, and it doesn't have to be over the top. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to start waking you up, start stretching your muscles just like you do in the morning. 5, bringing yourself back around, having the best night's sleep. We call hypnosis like microwave sleep. They say that you can relax in hypnosis for like 10 minutes and get a good hour's sleep, and you can have an hour and it's like 8 hours. So I just want you to wake up feeling amazing and refreshed, full of life, full of energy, and you won't get hypnotised again unless you want to do that. And if you want to do this yourself, just put yourself in bed, imagine the beach, and you'll just drift off to sleep, and you'll wake up in the morning feeling amazing. 3, stretch your arms up, take a deep breath, breathe in, oh, big yawn. You feel fabulous. You'll remember everything that you've done tonight. If somebody tells you what you've done, you'll know. If they tell you you've done something you haven't done, you'll know that that's not true. Nice big yawns. 2, almost there, feeling fantastic, full of life. 1, wakey, wakey, rise and shine, open your eyes, just feel just fine. Constantinople. Give them a big round of applause, please, everybody. you doing, all right?
What are you doing down here?
I don't know. What are you doing then? You feel good?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got carpet marks on your head. Just be glad they're not carpet burns. That's all I can say. We videoed it, so you're going to see that we've not done anything weird. Do you remember what we did?
Not really.
Kind of. See, sometimes people remember what they did in dreams, in the sleep. Sometimes they don't. It's fine. We've got the video. We'll show it you. You've not done anything weird at all. Okay? Apart from... It's what?
Very strange.
But you feel good, yeah?
Yeah.
Full of energy?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much for taking part. You're amazing. Give him a big round of applause. Get yourself a drink. How you doing, big fella? Is that what you expected?
Wasn't sure.
You wasn't sure. And did you enjoy it?
I think so.
Did you feel at any time that I was telling you to do something you didn't want to do, or did you know that you could stop at any time?
Yeah, I knew I could stop.
Yeah, you knew you could stop. And I didn't ask you to do anything that made you feel uncomfortable.
Apart from dancing.
I think you did that very well, don't you? Yeah. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you very much. You were awesome. You go and sit yourself back down. Get yourself a drink. Hello.
No,
You see? It did. That was all right, wasn't it?
it was actually.
It's what?
It was okay.
Yeah, yeah, you enjoyed it. What was your favourite bit? Can you remember much about it, or what?
I remember most of it sort of the whole time,
Yeah,
but I felt you were in control. But I knew I could stop if I wanted to.
that's right. So I was guiding you, wasn't I? I was just guiding you because it's about a reasonable request, right? If you give somebody a reasonable request, could you pass me that glass, please? Could you, take this call or whatever? It's reasonable. If you said, can you take that glass and smash it over your head, that's not a reasonable request. They're not going to do it. So what I try to do is make sure that my requests are reasonable, but you'd be amazed, especially millennials have a problem with anything you ask them to do because they're so offended by anything. And you guys are awesome. So give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you very much. You look great. I can say millennials because nobody knows who they are, really. You're millennial. How old are you?
46.
No, you're not. You're just very, very young looking. Congratulations, sir. What's your name?
Adam.
Adam. Were you first here?
Pardon?
Sorry. Sorry about that. It's a religious joke. Yeah. Yeah. How's your rape? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right. So. Sorry. I can't help it. Adam, would you do that again?
I'll have a go, yeah?
Yeah. You feel all right? Relaxed?
Yeah, fine.
Because you're a little bit hesitant to start with.
Very.
Yeah. What was it that made you think, oh, sod it, I'm going to go for it? What was it?
Well, you guided me, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did feel like I was guiding you, right?
Yeah.
And you felt like you were in safe hands.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much. Take a bow. Give him a big round of applause, please, Adam. Hello. Sorry, what's your name?
Steve.
Steve. I talked to you earlier. Very nice, knowledgeable fella. Been to my hometown. Did you think you'd be doing this? Did you expect what you had going on in your head, or was it a surprise, or was it kind of what you thought?
Bit of a surprise. Really enjoyed it actually. Feel really relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember most of what I did.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but if somebody came and told you something, they say you did something and you didn't do, you'd know that, wouldn't you?
Did I really drive an AC Cobra? Shelby Cobra? Oh, brilliant.
I've always, yeah. Shelby, the best. If you're going to drive one of them, definitely. Well, I think you did fantastic. Can you give me a round of applause, please? Thank you. Absolute pleasure. So anyway, now then, I kept him for a reason, right? So what happened at the end? Be honest.
Jill woke me up laughing.
Sorry, say that again.
It was Jill laughing.
It was Jill laughing, was it? All right, and that brought you around, was it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Are you an item?
Yeah.
Have you always fancied Jill? Is that what it is?
What do you want me to say?
I don't blame you. She's gorgeous. Right. So, would you do it again? Even though you woke up at the end, and I kept you here just to show people you can just come out of it, and that's fine. When you came out of it, were you
Happy coming out of it? Did you wish you could go back into it? How did you feel? Be honest.
I feel good. I just wish I hadn't woken up
Yeah.
and played it. I wish I had £5 for every cockroach I had.
Yeah, I know. But that's fine. It's absolutely fine. You give people ideas, and sometimes they go with it, sometimes they don't. It's fine. The main thing is you enjoyed the
I was
time.
ready to go for it. It's just that it was the laughing in the background from Jill.
Give him a big. What's your name? Sorry, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Give him a big round of applause, everybody, Phil. Jill, how are you? I have got the best seat in the house right now. Jill, what was your favourite bit about that? No, I don't mean no. What did you? No, stop it. What did you enjoy?
I felt really warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Was it being in the sun that did that?
yeah, but I don't. How was I in the sun?
No.
But I felt really warm, comfortable, relaxed. It's really nice.
Would safe be a good word?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jill. You were fantastic. Give Jill a big round of applause. Come here, Jill. Do I get a kiss? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me. Honestly, now I'm not just going to say this. This has been the nicest hypnotist show I've done in a long time, right? Because you all know each other, you respect each other, you're all reasonably sober. You know, I think we've started nice and early, and it's been a nice time, and I really sincerely hope you enjoyed it. A little bit dark, I don't know what the video's going to turn out like. Can you all give a big round of applause to Molly for filming it for me, please? This is my, she's going to kill me afterwards, but this is my beautiful daughter Molly, who's just come back from conservation work in Costa Rica. She's been gone for a month, and I'm glad to have her back. She's got no idea how much I missed her, and she helps me do my little shows, and she films them and all this sort of thing. And it's always nice for me to be able to get home and see what I've done, because when Molly wasn't around, I'd have to leave my camera with some pissed up stranger, and then I'd come back and it'd be a video of someone's ass. So yeah, thanks Molly. And thanks, Brain's got Nigel. Thanks very much for having me. I really enjoyed myself. Is the musician here now? Well, good, yeah. I'll put a little bit of music on, let me know when you're ready, and I'll turn that off, alright? I hope you've enjoyed it. My name's Doc Strange, Christian Taylor. Come and talk to me afterwards if you want to. I'm sticking around for a little bit. Thank you very much, and this is where you all go wild for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you all again. Cheers.